We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, George Springer. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off
under
tonight
the
for
lights.
Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
This is hit softly to third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw to third, and he is in there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Strike one to start the at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. So it's bases loaded, one away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
What's up? Live from the Deuter.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Altuve at third. Brantley on second. Bregman at first. One gone. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt.
Well, the made, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2-2.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here now the 2-2.
Down is full. 3 balls.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ozzie Albies is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Maldonado over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
This is spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Fouled away. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 1-2 the count. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Fly ball to straightaway left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yordan
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Acuna digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Bullet back up the middle. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Albies stands at first with one out. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball well outside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here it comes.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here it comes.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Swanson takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third.
So coming to the
third
plate,
baseman,
Eugenio Suarez
Eugenio.
looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty here with two men out.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Freeman in foul ground.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On the ground to the left side. Swanson brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 11.
First pitch on its way.
Inciarte.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. A ball and a strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Ready. Galvin.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Ready with another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. Now a bunt attempt here. Over to Albies. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 0. Two and 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first. With 1 out now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Standing in, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Castellanos, the former Detroit Tiger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on the show right after this. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Nick Markakis will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Votto moving to his left. 1 away. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Now the pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So here's Johan Camargo, and he puts it on the ground to second, fielded by Moustakas, and that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Ready on 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
The pitcher.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Max Fried. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Nick Markakis remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0 on the way.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for
ready once again, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. And we'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
The second
nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Galvis. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So here now's the pitcher, Luis Castillo, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. And there's 1 down now.
The center fielder, number 33.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 19.
In is Joey Votto now.
Votto.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. This is pulled into right. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Fouled off. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. New inning set to get underway, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Markakis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now
digging in and looking for more. Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready now, Johan Camargo. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mike Moustakas.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Nick Castellanos now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Camargo is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once
Shortstop,
again, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's in there for strike one. Galvis behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Acuna coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. No balls and 1 strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Reds strand a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now pitching, and
Philip Irvin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing right field and batting 9. Number 6, Philip Irvin.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's set, and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefty's begun to heat up down there. The pitch.
Inside, ball one.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And it's fouled away. That's popped up. Suarez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard to third, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Adam Duvall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Adam Duvall.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Nope.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is under this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains 2-2. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Darren O'Day.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. O'Day rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And right into the shift. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now so up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Cody Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Cody Reed.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now back.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. lifted in the air out to left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Number 22. Nick.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup, the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Dansby Swanson. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball inside. That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the payoff pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Next,
not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million
Right.
times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 5. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2. Here it is.
Ball.
High in the air down the right field line. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stevenson is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 55.
Alex Blandino will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup.
Batting 7. Number 0. Alex Blandino.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He swings and grounds it to short. Galvis is there, and oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. And that hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Irvin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. From the belt, kicks and deals down the third baseline. Camargo leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down to the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna fouled off. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Weak roller right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For Atlanta, number 51, Will Smith.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Freddie.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped him up. Camargo in foul ground. 1 out.
The batter, number 00.
So digging in now, Alex Blandino.
Alex.
Here comes the first pitch.
Blandino.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting.
Reds down to their final out now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he falls behind 0-2. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Darren O'Day is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.